eVTOL, which stands for Electrical Vertical Takeoff and Landing, are promising to be a popular mode of transport in the coming years. While we don't have the time here to discuss the whole industry, it's worth looking at some of the innovative eVTOL companies who are promising to change the way we travel, especially in urban areas. The eVTOL that have been shortlisted for this video cover UAM, long-range travel, and logistics, so keep an eye out for these eVTOL launching in the next few years. Joby Aviation. Where better to start our list of eVTOL companies than with California-based Joby Aviation? This company is one of the biggest players in the game, as evidenced by its track record. Not only has Joby received military airworthiness in the US, but it also launched its IPO in late 2020. Joby Aviation's S4 is a medium-range piloted eVTOL. It can hold 4 passengers, has a range of 150 miles, and a cruise speed of 200 miles per hour. Joby is currently working on FAA approval and believes it'll have a commercial model by 2024. Volocopter. Another big name on the list of eVTOL companies is Volocopter. Based in Germany, it's the European equivalent to Joby in terms of size. However, Volocopter's main market is UAM, as we discussed in a different video. Its main product, the VoloCity, has a range of 22 miles and a cruise speed of 68 miles per hour. Unlike the S4, it's fully autonomous, but it can only carry 2 passengers at a time. Along with its UAM product, Volocopter also has a long-range eVTOL, the VoloConnect, and a logistics drone. Volocopter plans to launch its air taxi at the 2024 Paris Olympics. You can check out this video for a tour of the VoloCity, the company's urban air mobility eVTOL. Ehang. Rounding out the big 3 is Chinese firm Ehang. Its products are about as varied as they could possibly be. Its air taxi, the EH216, has a cruise speed of 80 miles per hour and a range of 22 miles with a maximum payload. Ehang is high on the list of eVTOL companies to watch simply because of its perceived versatility, but it's adapted its base platform for numerous uses. For example, the EH216 has received certification in China to operate as a firefighting drone and for transporting medical supplies. Ehang also hopes to be involved in the Paris Olympics in some capacity. Vertical Aerospace. Back in Europe, we have UK-based Vertical Aerospace. Like Joby, it's focused on a longer-range eVTOL. Its VA-1X has a range of 100 miles with a cruise speed of 150 miles per hour. In 2020, Vertical Aerospace won funding from the UK government to push its technology forward. Part of this will go towards improving battery technology, which it plans to finish by October 2022. Despite lacking a physical prototype, VA hopes to be on the market by 2024. Urban Aeronautics. Urban Aeronautics is based in Tel Aviv, Israel, and has quite a different eVTOL concept. Unlike others on this list of eVTOL companies, it has no wings, and its propellers are hidden in the body. The CityHawk, its eVTOL, is unsurprisingly an urban model. Its range is 93 miles, with a speed of 145 miles per hour. It carries a hybrid powertrain with hydrogen fuel cells to improve range. In mid-2020, Urban Aeronautics signed a deal with American Hatsala Air to produce medical eVTOLs. Flying whales. Having combustion engines on board hydrogen-filled blimps didn't end up too well, right? Well, Flying Whales has solved the problem by using electric engines. And Helium, its eVTOL looks counterintuitive, but it could solve numerous logistics problems. The massive balloon will be able to travel upwards of 60 miles per hour with 60 tons of payload. The company believes it'll work best for transporting to cargo ships or moving materials to and from remote locations. Lilium. Lilium is another Germany-based entry on this list of eVTOL companies. Its Lilium jet sits in the medium-range bracket but has a better range than its competitors. The jet has a range of 186 miles with a cruise speed of 186 miles per hour. It looks very much like a normal plane with wings, but no tail. The rotors are hidden in its wings, powered by 36 motors and a massive lithium-ion battery. The Lilium jet will carry 4 passengers and a pilot, and plans to launch in 2025. Like Joby, Lilium has already launched its IPO. Sabrewing. The Sabrewing Regal RG-1 is another plain-looking eVTOL. For an electric aircraft, its maximum payload is impressive, but is nothing compared to the flying whales. It'll carry up to 5,400 pounds for 1,000 miles at speeds of 22 miles per hour. But its main advantage over the competition is its claim to fly in all weathers. As we've discussed elsewhere, this is a major barrier for most eVTOL designs, so it could give Sabrewing a massive leg up. Unfortunately, it hasn't explained how it'll do this just yet. Beta Technologies. USA-based Beta Technologies has one of the most reputable contracts on this list of eVTOL companies. It's already signed a deal with logistics giant UPS to produce a fleet of drones. The first will enter service in 2024, and by the end of the order, UPS could have as many as 150. But these are just simple drones. Beta also has the Alia 250C, a piloted logistics eVTOL with a maximum payload of 6,999 pounds and a range of 250 miles. The wing and rotor design is quite different to other eVTOLs and was apparently inspired by the Arctic Tern. Who will win the eVTOL race? You probably noticed plenty of potential launch dates in this list of eVTOL companies. Based on these, the winners of the race could be Ehang, Joby, or Volocopter. But it's worth noting that not all companies are competing for the same spot, and likely won't all be certified in the same countries. For example, Ehang may find it harder to get certified in Europe and the US than Joby or Volocopter. As such, it's probably not worth looking for a single winner. Instead, we should prepare ourselves for the coming explosion of eVTOL technology that'll happen by the end of the 2020s. If most entries on this list of eVTOL companies plan to launch by the mid-2020s, the end of the decade will be a completely different landscape from what it is now. And there you have it. This was Automation Switch listing the innovative and best-in-class eVTOL companies and technology. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next tech video, as well as give it a like and a share. Thank you, and see you in the next one.